What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. Perhaps going to be one of the most valuable structure decks of all time. We have the full spoiler for the TCG release of the Soulburner structure deck, and boy is it a doozy, confirming that the poster is real, that the confirmation is real. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring is in this list. Now, there's all sorts of memes running around. Oh, common Ash Blossom can get negated by secret Ash Blossom, all these funny things. Hey, leave the budget players alone. We all gotta play something. And oddly enough, the format's kind of diverging away from hand traps, with Ash Blossom not doing enough to stop dangers, a lot of people deviating away from it. So interesting that we get it at a time where it is seeing a little less play for now, but Ash is definitely one of those cards that will revolve into formats and is still seeing play within this format. Now, we do see a barrage of Salmon Great cards that we were expecting, as well as Agnamazon and Dogoran. Dogoran is awesome value to have here. The Mad Flame Kaiju. Getting any kind of Kaiju in a structure deck is pretty bonus in my opinion. This is a really good addition here that, yeah, just value-wise is great. We see as well one Volcanic Shell. You know people are gonna buy 3 of these, you say, Konami. One Volcanic Shell. How does that work for sealed play, Konami? One Volcanic Shell. This just bugs me, even though it shouldn't. Just don't put the Volcanic Shell, the one Volcanic Shell in here. Going through into the spell cards, I haven't really looked. Monster Reincarnation. Transmodify. Now, there's a pretty good one. Magic Planter as well, but Magic Planter, if I recall, got a somewhat recent reprint. But these are all very solid cards for a structure deck and continue to add to that value we were talking about. Let's see here. In the traps, Transmigration, Threatening Work, goes in match. Goes a Floodgate in a structure. Who'da thunk the day would be here? A Floodgate in a structure deck. And the extra deck flexes quite a few monsters. So let's talk about the value and what's happening with this, because this structure deck is actually selling out on a level like none other. In Europe, you actually cannot get any more of these. Not just from distributors, but it seems from Konami themselves. And the orders are completely out, oversold, and some orders might end up being canceled. I've been urging my audience to go ahead and get the structure deck, and for very good reason. We'll touch back up on this. A lot of people probably just clicked on for this structure deck, the full spoiler on the screen, but I have a huge point to bring up here that I've been bringing up through Market Watch. This is selling out, and fast. A lot of people are like, oh, I'll just walk up to Walmart and get it. I'll just be able to get it for $10. If you live in a rural area where not many people are actually buying Yu-Gi-Oh!, then maybe you're okay. If you live in any kind of city, you are going to be doing some crazy next level stuff to make sure you get this. I've already heard of people planning to like camp out Black Friday style for this, and I think that's a little ridiculous, but to not pay $15 extra for some structure decks to actually give up your time, alright, I applaud it for Yu-Gi-Oh! But still, just make sure you've pre-ordered them from a place that has a good reputation. I've heard of the most scumbag stuff happening where vendors are listing them after having canceled people's pre-orders. So they're putting them up at higher prices so they still have the available stock, but they are canceling the pre-orders from before. Now, this is completely scumbag and it's unacceptable, and that's when you just don't buy them, buy cards from them anymore. Like, this is understandable when it happens off of pre-order. When it happens, say, there's Crystal Commerce, right? It's a website and it lists you to multiple places such as TCG Player, your own website, etc. And sometimes when people buy out from one place and then they go to your site and buy it out as well, it will end up not updating within a certain amount of time and you'll oversell because of Crystal Commerce. This is a different situation to where this is pre-sales. These are not shipped out. These are not oversold. They're relisting them after canceling orders. Put those freaking stores on blast. Make sure to just slam them, because this is not an appropriate business tactic. Now, what's missing from the good old Soulburner structure deck? Sunlight Wolf does seem to be missing. Heat Leo is there. Sunlight Wolf is not there. The $3 rare right now. People are complaining about this price. that's a little less than a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. For a rare to be worth that, it's not a big deal. Remember the Dragon Rulers? There's been way more rares that have cost so much more. Overall, it's looking to be one of the most budget decks, which might be why people are complaining about having to spend $3. Not a big deal, but again, get yours sooner than later. We see the line held with 109 freaking copies by a real good deal. So it's not like it's gonna go away anytime soon from this price, and people will be motivated to perhaps sell under. But yeah, just be aware that's one of the cards missing. But again, back to this, it's completely sold out in Europe from what I'm hearing. So if you have your Salad Boys, make sure they're pre-ordered. Don't expect to walk into a store and just get them. Don't expect to be able to just spend $10 if you haven't pre-ordered. Make sure you are good. Make sure you have this deck if you're wanting to play it as the least expensive version. Save yourself some money. So that's a short video from me today. Sign up on the Patreon if you enjoy these shorter videos. They really don't make me much anything, but I always want to bring the news to you guys whenever something like this is happening. Join the live stream tonight, 7 p.m. Central, every single Friday and Sunday. Be sure to be joining those, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you enjoyed the conversation.